All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Kaguya-sama, Love is War.
Episode 1.
Yes, a surprise reaction for all y'all here.
Yes.
If you're like, wait, what is this?
Nani? Yeah.
We had a Discord event season just come to an end recently, and this show was a reward for the winning faction, Meat is God. They decided that amongst a cohort of other shows that were seasonally coming out, this is the one we shall be reacting to.
Indeed.
So this is a bonus slot just individually for this show. So yeah, if you are not involved with the Discord or anything yet, make sure to check that out.
Yes, because it is awesome.
Yes, any level of support on Patreon or being a Twitch sub gets you into that. But Jacob, this show is a mystery to me. Love is War?
Yes.
It's some kind of like school show, but like
you'll see.
It's like
I've read the first volume of the manga, and I got a pretty good idea of what the show's about from that. But yeah, this will be entertaining. This will be
cool.
A lot of fun.
Because this seems like it will be some kind of like romantic comedy, maybe like some kind of drama show. But then I'm like, wait, Love is War? Like, is this actually like really intense? Or yeah.
She'll have to.
So yeah, y'all, let's just. All right, everyone, we're gonna start the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, confession. Confession. Oh!
I love the voices.
Oh. What?
Wow. Oh,
what? This is amazing. Oh.
Wow, this is...
Oh my god! What is going on?
This is amazing.
Yes, and the voice acting is amazing. And all's fair in love and war. With the gun in the knives and...
Oh, so much. It is so much better seeing this in like a visual, like with audio and video and everything. This is amazing.
Oh, I'm so hyped now. This looks like a proper comedy now. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is all the other characters. Okay.
Wow. All right.
Cool.
This opening is so perfect.
So,
it's absolutely
whoever
amazing.
falls in love loses. Meaning that...
Because the power dynamic must be maintained.
Right, so they're trying to make the other person fall for them.
Right.
Even though they both do like each other already.
Right. Yes.
So it gets rid of the whole do they like each other thing immediately. It's just a question of...
Will they ever find out about it?
Right. Okay. Oh, wait, but they should both be aware then, right? Are you saying that they wouldn't be aware because they're trying to both make the other person fall for them? Or is it just trying to admit that they've fallen for them? Because there's a difference between... Oh my god! This is going to be a story of collateral damage, isn't it? In their wake. Oh, upper crust children, indeed. Okay.
The voices
are so
amazing.
intense. Oh my god. Oh, yes. Kaguya no Miya. What? What? What?
Yes. This is amazing.
Oh my god. Miyuki Shirogane. Ah, so he has built himself. I see. Wow. The rule of cool is so strong.
Wow. I love it.
What?
There's so much extra like flair that they can put onto this.
Oh my god, what is happening?
Oh my gosh. Wow.
I'll make you invite me to a movie. Oh, yes. Of their age, yes. Indeed. The fools. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is amazing.
Wow.
Indeed.
Wow.
This is amazing.
The voices just really make this come to life so well.
Oh my god! And nothing of note happened! Oh my god!
Oh man.
Nothing good results. So what's going to be the instigation by which? The secretary, okay. Chika Fujiwara. Steamy the button. Love refrain. So she's the prime shipper. She ships the... That is the rule. Oh my god. Oh my god. She's like, I have you now. Use that. Use that. She called you cute. Oh, no, you. outstanding move. What? What? Oh my god. What? This innocent skill implemented. The victim card was played. This is true. This is true. The power of waifu is real. Only 2 steps ahead.
Yeah.
Chess is played at 6 to 7 moves ahead. Minimum. But then the secretary opened her big mouth. An out. Chaos theory. Yes, yes. And they can't share it. Absolutely wrecked! Oh my god, this is amazing!
Very sophisticated. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's a draw. Both sides defeated, indeed. This show is so extra.
Wow.
So extra. So, a talking weed.
I love that he broke a pen.
Yeah, yeah. No, but actually, this is all according to Cake.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
I love the narrator. Like, this is some, like, Chimera and Arc level, like...
Right.
Like...
It's Muda des. But as his role, indeed. He used tattle to the teacher. Yes, likely to be labeled a coward, indeed. He has again no car.
Yep.
That is a forbidden move, indeed. I love how the secretary just... Oh my god. Shirogane takes major damage! Oh! Oh! He lost! Oh! 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 Wow! He is a sick genius! Oh my god. Hey, that's a crazy passionate expression of love, so there you go. There it is. Indeed. Censor. Oh my god. Kaguya wants it. Oh.
In her imagination, it's just two guys.
Yeah. Amazing. Oh, that's hilarious and cute. Of course. Harmony. No. Oh my gosh. You are now an enemy. Mmm. That's an indirect kiss. Hmm. Indeed. There will be blood. Vengeance. He's panting like a dog.
Yeah.
This aura. Oh my god. Oh! I feel bad for the cattle in human form.
Wow. Wow.
Oh my god, the writing. This is so beautiful. Yes, you've done your damage. You can leave.
And not even savoring it, just horking it all down.
Yep, yep. Oh. I feel bad for her, but it's too funny. Oh, she's got the little like wobble of like happiness. It's very good. Oh. That was all that was needed. You're definitely a human being! Nice. Nice. Oh. Oh, this is wonderful. Ah. Hmm. Oh. Which is... Ah. What is this
Wow.
show? This is amazing.
Oh
What
man.
is it?
Oh man. That's
Oh my god, I love this show. I love this show so much.
this is incredible. I was
This
a
is
little
so good.
like okay, the manga is good. The manga is good, but the thing is it doesn't have the same level of flair and presentation that
Oh my god.
that this has.
This is so extra. The narrator,
the narrator,
the changes in color,
and the music, the sound, the voices, everything.
Voices, yes.
Like, and the thing is, like, the fact that it is animated as opposed to manga means you can focus way more on certain things. Like because in the manga you'll have like shots of something, and you'll have their internal monologues, which will go on for a while, right? But you don't get the same sense of like time and everything.
Right.
Oh man.
Yeah, this is something special. This is something wonderful.
Man, this is great.
The
this is great.
absolute ridiculousness of the premise being that you know, whoever falls in love first loses, or whoever confesses their love loses,
exactly,
or whoever basically lets the other person know that they are crushing on them, they lose.
Right.
And what's hilariously brilliant about this is they're going on the whole premise of, when you have a relationship with anyone, there is some level of a dynamic where there's a give and take.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
it's not necessarily something that comes to, you know, iron servitude, power ruled by, you know, like.
But except for here, because it's all take and no give.
Yes, in this case, they're treating at it from the sense of their pride and how they'd be damned if they give anything.
Perhaps if he offered me a country, I might deign to consider him, you know.
And the silliness of it is that these two obviously both really like each other.
Yeah,
they really do like each other. But you have this other character, Chika Fujiwara, who is absolutely clueless. But she cares so much for both of them, probably in a lot of ways because she admires them.
Oh yeah,
she sees so many great qualities in them and stuff. But when you actually like listen to the headspace of these two characters, they are absolute monsters. They are terrifying.
I love the part where it's the like Chika just, you know, ends up having some of his food, right? And then suddenly Kaguya's like, if tomorrow you like your life depended on it, I would not lift a finger to save you.
Hold on, that's an indirect kiss, and with the cub. Oh, you aren't even human anymore.
Like, cause okay, here's the thing. The Moe Blob characters I generally don't like as a cliche, right?
Right.
And I'll admit, when I read the manga, I didn't fully understand the role that Chika played in the series because you know, again, there's
because you've only read one volume.
I only read one volume, and there wasn't as much stuff to go on, right? Because it's still images and stuff. So the idea of all this stuff happening and Chika just sort of sitting there in the middle, like absolutely clueless, isn't quite as apparent. But like, oh man, like this is great.
This is so great.
Like,
I gotta say, like, everything about the way this is shown to us is fantastic. But there's another like funny dynamic going on here that's really cool, which is these two characters are very intelligent, but they think differently.
Yes.
And they also have trouble understanding and perceiving the other person's, inner thoughts, basically.
Right.
So they'll try and make little judgment calls on them and sometimes be horribly wrong, or just absolutely like, what is that? Like, there's something going on in your head, and I don't like it, but I don't know what it is, or maybe what is that?
And given how smart they both are, they can actually, like, it'll actually do them some good in some cases to pick up on those smallest little things and extrapolate all this stuff, because they might actually be playing that much of the long game. Like the fact that Kaguya sent the tickets to the movie to Chika as a fake "you won these tickets" thing, so that she would bring him to school, because she knew that she wouldn't be able to go to the movie, and then she would offer to give them to them. Like, that's just
on a day specifically when he had the weekend off.
Right.
Oh my god, that's just great.
And probably one of my favorite jokes of this episode with how it was communicated, and I think they did the same thing in the manga, but it's communicated so much better in the anime, is the they do all this stuff, 6 months passed and nothing happened.
That was so great.
Like, they're in high school, like they only have 3 years, of this, so like,
just the idea that yes, this is the state of which their minds and wills are at. And nothing of note happens for 6 months.
Which is kind of like a meta commentary on the fact that in romance, like, shows in anime, usually nothing happens for the longest time, and it's so frustrating. It is so frustrating. But here, they're having nothing happen for the longest time from both of them, even though they already like each other. Like, there's no questioning that aspect. It's just, will they actually, like, let the other person know?
Yeah, and here's what's ridiculous here on another level, is that we don't know what year in the school they are.
Sure.
Like we don't know, like, if this is 6 months of their last year or 6 months of just their first year.
Right.
And I would assume, if anything, this isn't their first year, because they're already the student council, president, and
although given their abilities, maybe they just were immediately the natural.
Potentially.
Yeah.
What I would like to see also that would be kind of fun is to showcase how their games and machinations rope other people into their schemes.
Yes, like Chika being chaos theory. Yeah.
Yes, chaos theory. That was okay. That was amazing. The idea that her being introduced added this variable that expounded or exponentially increased the number of scenarios.
Short out.
And their brains are like out. Now we need sugar. There's one steamed one. They go for it.
She just grabs it.
She just grabs it. The little like battle reports at the end, like, they both lost. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
If they do this every episode, if every episode is basically just a little skit sequence, battle report, skit sequence, battle report, skit sequence, battle report, I want all of it. I want to watch all of it right now. This is amazing.
And one of the other things that I love about this is how they did that scene specifically, and at the beginning too, right?
Right.
Is that it's, again, very meta, because in anime usually you'll have this person that's super smart,
right?
And the thing is, if it's just a condensed limited variables and they do that and they go all keikaku dori,
indeed,
that's fine, and that could be potentially believable, in that slightly a bit out there, but but still plausible. But it's when it's like there's all these variables and it's like, I have accounted for everything. It's like, sure. So the fact that Chika just does some random thing and then suddenly everything, it was also fine-tuned that the slightest bit of dust getting into this microchip of a plan just throws everything into disarray. That was amazing.
Oh, that was fantastic. I loved the parts where they both would get flustered at the other person's basically movements or actions. And you were able to see very well, like, not only like that they liked each other, but kind of in some ways what part of each other they kind of liked. Like, it's not even necessarily apparent at this point, but it's something where you can tell that they in some ways have so much pride that they're a bit narcissistic. They actually like the parts that they see of themselves in the other person. So in some ways it's kind of something where you could even have this all be a gigantic, deconstruction where actually they end up realizing that they don't actually love the other person because then they, like the girl said at the end, the girl who's serving Kaguya, that she's like, if this scenario was to happen and you truly did love the person, what would you do? And the narrator kind of went into it there. There's some interesting things they could poke at there.
What I would love to see is, and the first volume, I can't remember. It might be like a little bit past this or something, but basically everything from here on is new. But is because when I think about why they like the other person,
right,
it has nothing to do with the other person as a person,
right.
It's just the idea of basically asserting their dominance to such an extent that this exceptionally competent individual and respected individual would bend the knee and basically say, yes, you are amazing. I love you and you are wonderful and you're so much better than me.
They desire absolute power.
Right, exactly. Which, of course, is not exactly a recipe for a good relationship.
Nope.
Now, they don't have to go there at all. But if they wanted to make this actually pretty sweet, is they could have this be a thing where, amidst their pride in trying to get the other person to bend the knee, they actually end up, over time, really falling for the other person because of how close to each other all their antics bring them, right? So they start to learn more about the other person and all this stuff, and then they actually start to like them just as a person, not the idea of them, confessing.
Right. I think that's a huge part of it as well. The main source of conflict, though, is that they will either not be vulnerable for the purpose of trying to not show any weakness, but also that if they do show any vulnerability, that when one of them uses it as a weakness, that's going to actually damage on some level potentially the attraction that they have for each other, or at least one has for the other. But if it doesn't, what that means is that they're so Machiavellian that they might actually get off a bit on watching how good the other person is at manipulating them with their tactics that they brought into play because they decided to be vulnerable with this specific asset, that then they realize, that's a good tactic. I'm going to learn from you. And then they become even more infatuated with each other. And then it becomes this even more dysfunctional mess of just chaotic,
and maybe the way they'll work in a little, like probably not, because they want this, like they have a very good setup here. They have a very good setup here, as in the author, the mangaka. So they obviously will want this to continue for a long time, right? They don't want to end it anytime soon. But if they wanted to throw something in there that's a very simple but kind of wholesome lesson about love and the whole idea of the give and take and stuff, they could work that in there. Well, they probably not, because they have a wonderful thing going here.
This is a great gimmick. This is amazing. As far as comedies go, one of the things that's very tricky about the sitcom thing is that you need a way for the location, I would say. And when I mean location, I mean kind of the setting to be immortal. You need basically the state to which the characters are in to never change. And not to never change it entirely, but to maintain its form in such a way that is receptive to the recycled plot conflict.
Right, so that way you don't alienate the people with why they originally started watching the show.
Well, yes, also so that they have a reason by which the plot has a revolving door of this specific type of conflict.
And this is an excellent revolving door.
Oh, yes.
They're both too proud. There you go.
Yep.
And they're both very proud.
And they're both locked in a room together, having almost all of the conflict in there because they don't have other characters in there. If the student council had 7 members, this would be way more difficult to do.
Yes. But the fact that it's just them with the one bystander who just occasionally messes things up and all of that,
it works perfectly.
Oh, yeah.
But we know that at some point, this is going to go outside these doors. This is going to be handled, like they said, they're going to be walking amongst the campus, and they'll see some PDA happening with those filthy fool commoners.
I love that Kaguya was so bothered by it that even when they went all the way back to
Yes.
The student council room.
She imagined it as
She was still-
SBL too.
Well, sure, that too.
That too.
Yeah, but the fact that she was still bothered by it, like that she saw it and she was just like, oh, how uncultured, And then they do the cut transition and she's still upset by it.
Yes.
That was just amazing.
What was the other thing? I gotta say the narrator is absolutely killing it. And if anything, this is one of those shows that I actually just realized, like, upon like thinking back on this episode, I need to pay close attention. Like, there's a lot being sent at you, despite this being a very simple setting and dynamic for the story, because it actually moves quite fast. Like a lot of the jokes, a lot of the setup, a lot of the information required for the joke to hit with maximum effectiveness is in all those little like blurbs of like little things like, popping up on the sidelines, things, the setting up of the steamed bun,
right
beforehand, all kinds of things there.
Or just like Chica's remarks as all of this stuff is happening, and she says something. She's on her own wavelength,
because
completely
she
separate.
Can't hear their inner monologue.
She can't hear their inner monologues, even though they almost can hear each other's inner monologues.
Yes. It's true. It's true though. Oh, yeah. Wow. Well, y'all, thank you so much for recommending this show to us. This is some comedy.
Oh, one other thing I have to say.
What's that?
Okay. So there was something I was really looking forward to specifically of how they adapted it from the manga. And that is Kaguya's how cute. And
oh, yes. Except it's all like...
That was excellent. I'm so looking forward to all the... Because if in case you haven't, picked it up by now, that's like a gimmick, even though it's
a catchphrase for her.
Well, no, it's a catchphrase in his mind.
Oh, because she's not actually saying
She's not actually saying it. That's just him imagining her eventually being like, oh, how cute. Yeah.
I thought it was something she was saying at some point because I was like, oh, that's ammo, dude. You should call her on that how cute thing. Because that means she's referring to you as cute. And if you're cute, that means that she refers to you in a way that is,
or unless she's
kind of
in a demeaning way of like, how adorable,
I mean, that's also true, but he could spin it that way as a weapon if he was
and
wanting
maybe
to.
she said that at some point, but the fact that it hasn't been shown her saying that at some point makes me think that it's all inside his head, which makes it 10 times better.
It probably is, yeah.
But yeah.
All right, well... Yeah. Thank you so much for watching this reaction. If you want to see the next episode's reaction right now, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get an early access there. You can watch full-length reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us about stories or just hang out in general and chat about whatever. Yeah. So Jacob's going to promote something real quick.
Indeed. So my sci-fi novel, Battle Lines, is still available for pre-order. The link to the Kickstarter is in a pinned comment down below. I highly recommend you get it while the pre-orders are still up because you get a high-definition download of all the art that was reached in the stretch goals. So, yeah, you should do that.
So if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.